the summer tour season kicked into full gear over the weekend as two of the biggest package tours hit the road. We're talking about Lollapalooza '92 and, of course, the Guns N' Roses, Metallica, Faith No More triple bill. We're going to take you on stage and backstage at the 7.5-hour kickoff show by GNR, Metallica, and Faith No More in the nation's capital. Take a look.
It's been anticipated as the biggest tour of the summer. Co-headliners Guns N' Roses and Metallica, along with opening act Faith No More, began their trek across America at Washington, D.C.'s RFK Stadium last week. The show was a major success. With each act only a few weeks off from their last tour leg, getting the music right is one aspect of this show that nobody is worried about. Guns N' Roses says they're so well oiled that the band needed only a single day of preparation, and that without singer Axl Rose, to rehearse a few oldies for the tour. Axl had no concerns about missing the practice.
Once the music's there, it's kind of like getting in a car and driving it when the car is completely tuned and it's running well, and you know how to drive the car. It's like when the band's got the song down, I know the song.
With Faith No More opening the show in the afternoon and Guns N' Roses closing well after midnight, Metallica's middle slot puts them in the unusual position of playing under both sun and lights at the same gig.
You start when it's still daylight, and then you get the whole transformation into like nighttime and stuff. It's great playing right at twilight and stuff like that. So I'm really happy with the slot that we have here, and it's cool.
The only low energy point in this 7.5-hour extravaganza takes place after Metallica's set ends. That's when the great juggling act of getting Metallica's enormous customized stage off and Guns N' Roses' enormous customized stage on begins.
You know, the set change between us and Metallica is 1 hour and 15 because, I mean, they're both big productions, and instead of turning the stage around like most bands do, we have to take down the Metallica stuff and put our stuff up, and it takes a long time. So by the time we get on, unfortunately, most of the kids are burnt out.
The band certainly aren't burnt out, and that's a good thing because nobody here will be getting rest anytime soon. Both Metallica and Guns N' Roses will return to their own tours in the fall, but for now, this mega tour marches on, a testament, the band say, to their no-compromise careers.
It's more of an accomplishment to get all these bands who are so much against the system and against the industry standards and pull it together and make it the biggest thing of the summer. I mean, there's a sense of accomplishment, so yeah, you're excited.
Yeah, you hit it. All right, I'll shut up now.
Now, obviously, we're all familiar now, or at least we should be, with Faith No More's album, The Real Thing. It's a great record. It kind of combines a lot of different music. I mean, it's got keyboards in it, and it's still really heavy, and it's kind of got some elements of rap in it. It's a great album.
Well, listening to Faith No More, you'd have to wonder. They're certainly unique and diverse. The singer used to be in a funk band called Mr. Bungle, the drummer's into African rhythms, and the guitarist likes Black Sabbath. Somehow they've mixed heavy metal and rap and made it work. It's no mean achievement. And a lot of people are listening. Faith No More have moved from cult hipsters to the suburbs. Their new single debuted this week on the Kiwi charts at number 3. So the secret of their success?
Hard work. Dedication to a craft.
Nothing to do with horrible drugs at all.
Patton from Faith No More, and I'm playing you some videos for Rage!
Rage. Didn't do anything except take acid. No. I'm lying.
What about Village People, YMCA? Why did you choose that?
Because it's a huge inspiration for me, Village People. And I've never really seen any of their videos, you know, I've just had their albums.
And how do you think they're influencing your music now?
They're not really influencing our music now, but they're influencing me personally.
Yes? How?
The costume, the stage show, especially. Just everything. It was so tongue-in-cheek, so sarcastic. I don't think a lot of people really understood that.
All right, we got Puffy, Roddy, Billy, Mike, hey, Jim, Faith No More. We're going to get one more song out of these guys, so stick around. That's coming up in a little while. Right here, we got another video from... video. This is from your tour mates, Guns N' Roses. This is November Rain. Stick around. We got more Faith No More. More Faith No More.
We don't even know what our crowd is, because we don't even know what kind of music we play.
We're a big put on. We don't even have a crowd.
Yes, great to see it. Saw the band live only last night, like things you've never seen or heard before in this country. And actually, Faith No More's lead singer, Mick Patton, here with us. Now, buddy, you've been down under for a while. Mike, sorry. Michael. Mick away.
It's cool.
Mike, you were bungee jumping in New Zealand.
Yeah.
How was that?
Great.
Great?
Yeah, it was very exciting.
I'm not really familiar with that feeling, but can you tell me, the audiences down under in New Zealand and Australia, how have they been treating you?
Good. Really good.
Oh, that's good. You should stick around for the...
slow, but getting better.
Oh, we'll fire up for you, don't worry about that. Stick around for the Oz Top 10, because I think you'll find your boys are in it.
I think singers and guitar players are the stupidest, most overrated, pieces of a band. Singers are horrible. They just want to pat themselves on the back and be heard, and, maybe I think a lot of singers were ignored as children or something.
The Week in Rock.
Okay, the week on a walk. Anyway, Faith No More wound up their Australian tour with what else but a riot. Now, the guys are quite often accused of enjoying the thrill of an audience invasion on stage. However, this time around at the Palace in Melbourne last weekend, things got a little bit out of hand. The fans went so crazy that Faith No More were forced off the stage and the show was stopped until everyone calmed down. Nothing like ending a tour on a wild note, and Faith No More's Epic is #2 this week on the charts.
But we ran out of money, so we decided to write another record so we could go on tour again and make a lot of money and come back and do the whole thing.
Rock and roll! Woo! Great video for a great song called Epic. And what do people want to know? People say, we love the song Epic. And what's up with the fish?
The fish thing is a really strong image, and I think that's what bothers people the most, because the fish didn't really suffer for more than maybe 15 seconds.
Not even that long, because it was slow motion.
The fish has the right to be filmed just like anything else.
Wow.
Yeah, the fish got paid good. There's no exploiting.
The fish got back in the water and it's okay.
I think that we should talk about a group that's been neglected very much. As a matter of fact, not many people even know about it. It's the plants' rights group.
Because, plants can feel pain, and when you cut lawn, parts of that plant do die.
Were you watching TV?
Oh, yeah.
Any highlights?
Let me think. Probably Club MTV. They have this show in the States with this really gross lady, Julie Brown. She has this saying, she goes, wubba, wubba, wubba. She's just disgusting. I want to kill her. So I watch that a lot. And
what about for people who saw the tour in '90? How much different will this one be, do you think?
Hard to say.
I thought you were going to insult us.
Yeah, I'm building. I'm building. Later I'll mention his shirt, and then we'll go the badge. It'll build to that.
All right.
We're not prepared for this. No, it'll be a little bit different. Different songs is about the only difference.
Yeah, I think different songs make it, and of course your stage patter. Now, are you still doing the juggling knives thing? Is that happening?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, and the silver surfboard with the drum solo.
Sword swallowing.
Yeah, the sword
swallowing.
Yeah, that's working for you now.
Yes.
I didn't think you were still doing that since the accident.
What accident?
Yeah, no, that'll work.
Are there any alternatives to MTV?
There's a really lame program called VH1. That's for balding young yuppies, and they play Kenny G and garbage like that. And what else? There's country music television. That's kind of entertaining.
What a terrible thing to say about somebody's shit eater. Jesus. How vile.
I mean, nobody does that.
Spirited.
It's all fabricated by the press. It's slanderous, degrading stuff.
now we do live concerts, and they say they don't even talk about the music or how good the concert was. They said, "Mo, Mike didn't eat shit tonight."
Yeah.
I'm disappointed.
Well, they've lost their edge.
The quotes that people have said about this next band, I will be totally honest, the best album of the year is what Kirk Hammett of Metallica said. The most important album in the last 2 years, Rick Savage of Def Leppard. Slash says the new album is blank brilliant. And just a lot of good reviews. I also think it's one of the best albums of the 90s.
Ladies and gentlemen, Faith No More!